Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dallas Songwriters Association. We are a group of singer-songwriters who meet every single Wednesday at 7 p.m., and you are more than welcome to join us from anywhere in the country. So we're going to get started, and here's our lineup. We're starting with me, then Paul Gubbins from Indiana, Barbe McMillen, who is our illustrious founder, Mr. Harry Hewlett, who is the man, Bill Martin, Dave S. from North Carolina, and Ace Pounder. And anyone else who shows up, we'll add them as well. So I'm going to get started. Step up in this stirrup, she'll give you a ride. But I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. There are winding turns and long paths to roam free. Climb up on this mare and run through hills with me. I see your smile fading, it don't bother me much. Time with you I'm counting on, come on, darling, hush. Step up in this stirrup, she'll give you a ride. But I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. Riding's not your thing, but it sure does clear your mind. Fresh, clean air and your wild hair, honey, right here by my side. You know my plate's full, I know your feelings, hun. Let's gallop toward the sunset, this bronco's built for fun. Step up in this stirrup, she'll give you a ride. But I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. All right, and now we move on. Thank you very much. We move on to Mr. Paul Gubbins. Take it away.
I broke her heart when I left on that train, heading to the future, but the future is the same as a memory. When that memory fades, now what I wouldn't give to touch her long black hair, kiss her lips, hear her say everything, I forgive you for leaving on that train. I was just a boy and knew nothing of love, just a wide-eyed kid looking to the stars above for answers. But the answers were not there. Now what I wouldn't give to touch her long black hair, kiss her lips, and hear her say, I forgive you for being young and gay. I'm heading like a bullet back to where I come from, steady as the weather, but as shaky as a gun. And I'm crying, 'cause I only got one hope, and I will die if I don't kiss your lips. Hear you say, I forgive you for your rough and rowdy ways. But here I am, back in the Midwest, with my kerchief in my pocket and my timepiece in my vest, and I will hang for the crimes which I have done, but not before I find someone, kiss her lips, and hear her say, I forgive you for going away.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, next we move to Miss Barbe McMillen. She's our founder. Wait, Barb.
Check.
Oh, you've got a little, it's an echo.
I
Hey,
think we're going to have to stick with that for a minute. Sorry.
Okay. We're going to hear Barb sing with an echo.
Oh, can you hear my piano?
yes,
Yeah.
Is it loud enough?
yes.
Okay. How about my voice? Is it too loud or loud enough?
The piano's a little bit too loud, or your voice.
Okay. Check. One. How's that?
Barb, you want to go? You want to go to the sound check? You want to do a little sound check? Go to your audio.
No, I'm good, I guess. If I'm too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down.
Okay, you're okay.
Bad? Okay, I'm going to do my prayer for Israel. Heavenly Father, protect all your people, shield them from danger, provide for the needful. Let your love shine like stars in the night, and gently pour on each Israelite. Oh God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel. From Mount Sinai to the westernmost stone, may love and hope forever be known. In this our ardent prayer, our hearts are revealed. For Judah's peace, O Lord, hear our solemn appeal. O God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel. From the Statue of Liberty to the Golden Gate, we lift up our voices and admonish the hate. We pray for a plan of peace and the strength to fight, Lord, and to find your love a guiding light. Oh God the Father, we call to you in prayer on behalf of the people of Israel. Give them strength to prevail. Oh, hear my prayer of peace for Israel.
Beautiful.
Thank you. How did that sound? Piano vocal wise.
The balance and everything was good, but your reverb is on your voice, but it's not on the piano, so it's probably not echo cancellation. It's probably just a reverb setting you got somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, did it sound bad?
A little too much reverb, but it sounded good.
Okay.
Actually, I like the reverb, you know.
I think I think it needs to be a little bit less wet, or whatever they call it.
Well, next we move to Mr. Harry.
Mr. Harry. Okay. Hang on here. Replay spotlights. There I am. Okay. You hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here we go. Well, I was afraid we was going to have a light crowd tonight, but we got a good crowd, you know. Okay, so I'll play a little old song here. It's called Watering Hole. Fast women, slow gin, beat up jukebox, good friends, traveling salesman, telling dirty jokes, poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole, lady bartender, full of wit, cuss like a sailor. She says, kiss my grits. When she leans over, can't help but look. Spend your money, but you can't touch. Long haul trucker, rigs right outside, looking for a lady, looking for a ride. Fat ass rancher telling fat ass lies to a black haired woman with clear blue eyes. Feed your cowboy with a big old grin on a feed yard pony, just rides right in. He knows nobody knows if they should run or sit. Then some joker hollers, hey, make that horse talk. Fast women, slow gin, beat up jukebox, good friends, traveling salesman, telling dirty jokes, poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole. Nervous couple out on the floor, slow dancing a fast song, eyeing the door. She knows exactly what's on his mind. Will he get lucky come closing time? Fast women, slow gin, beat up jukebox, good friends, traveling salesman, telling dirty jokes, poor boy heaven, it's a watering hole. That's the way it was out west at the Holiday Inn Lounge, Clovis, New Mexico, 1975. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Hang on here. Let's get this host back up here. The hostess with the mostest right here, folks.
Well, thank you very much, Harry. Next, we are going to move to the multi-talented Mr. Bill Martin.
Thanks. The last verse to this song was stolen from Moses, and I believe it's in Psalms. Let's see. Too loud, too loud, too loud. Just a second. Summertime was hot and muggy, summertime was overdrawn. Summertime gave way to fall, and summertime was gone. Then summertime is gone. Is gone. Winter seasons in my life are wasted times I've wandered through. Feels like every fall now I look back and think of you. But summertime is gone. Is gone. Was anybody ever there to take the time to care for you? Didn't anybody try to win your heart? Your heart. I've been told to count my days, and we've been taught to count the cost. Feels like every I look back on what I've lost. But summertime is gone. Is gone.
Thank you, Bill. All right, next we're going to move to Dave from North Carolina.
Can I make a suggestion, Dave?
Yeah, sure thing.
I'd come up with a melody the first time around, something that's been preconceived, something that you play it through, your section of the passage, whatever, but a preconceived melody. Play it once through, and then improvise slash noodle for a couple of times through or whatever, and then come back to the melody. That'll give it more of a sense of continuity.
Okay, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. That sounds like a good suggestion. So, thank you for that.
Okay.
I tried to improve my ending. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, you did. Alan's advice definitely worked.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Next, we are moving on to the effervescent, esteemed, amazing, renowned Ace Pounder.
Wow, now that is an introduction, I have to say. That was a fine introduction, and thank you very much. Well, I'm going to play our song, so I promise I'll work on new stuff eventually, but right now I'm just going to play our song. Well, welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. Well, you needn't leave your laptop or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, what a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at that pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Take it, Ace. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. There.
Woo!
Yahoo.
Thank you very much. Alrighty. Well, now I'm up, and this is an inspiration from all of the lovely songs that I've heard of people in this group singing to their creator. I feel your touch. You work through us mightily with your love from your house. Wait. I feel your touch. You work through us mightily with your love from your house above. In your energy I rise. I receive your strength. I need your power. I feel your embrace. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha. You heal these wounds. You heal these wounds. You heal these wounds. This we speak in faith. You are our great healer. Shape me, I'm your clay. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha. Take away my hurts, scrub away my pain, restore every part. Father, I need you today. Cleanse my soul, reignite my fire, clarify my passions. Let your heart be mine. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha. You heal these wounds. You heal these wounds. You heal these wounds. This we speak in faith. You are our great healer. Shape me, I'm your clay. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Rapha. So that's the first time for that one. I just wrote it. Thank you. Working on it. Thank you very much. Okay.
Like it's there.
Oh, thank you. All right, now we move to Mr. Paul Gubbins.
The attorney Janet Reno is a scourge upon the land. She travels with a gun in every hand. And with her band of outlaws, she travels place to place. She strikes fear in every honest man. It's not so long ago, yes, I remember well. It's written on every front page. People down in Waco were crying out for help, saying, save us from this woman's fiery rage. The attorney Janet Reno is a scourge upon the land. She travels with a gun in every hand. And with her band of outlaws, she travels place to place. She strikes fear in every honest man. It's way out in the country in a place called Ruby Ridge, the kind of place that's much too far from town for anyone to hear the shots ring out, laying mother and child on the ground. The attorney Janet Reno is a scourge upon the land. She travels with a gun in every hand. With a band of outlaws, she travels place to place. She strikes fear in every honest man. America is open to the poor and the oppressed. That's why we say that it is free. But the attorney Janet Reno and her band of desperate men cleaned them out of Miami. The attorney Janet Reno is a scourge upon the land. She travels with a gun in every hand. With her band of outlaws, she travels place to place, striking fear in every honest man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we move to Miss Barbara.
Sorry, guys, I'm still having some sound problems. I can't hear myself. I can hear everybody else, but I can't seem to hear myself for some reason. Is that really loud to y'all?
It's okay, just the echo, but just the reverb, but you're fine.
Yeah, that does seem loud.
It seems loud. Okay. Check. 1, 2. Can you hear that?
You're pretty balanced.
Okay. You can hear the bass playing?
Yes. Yes, we can hear the
Okay,
bass.
we'll give this a try then. I had to change headphones. I don't know what's going on. You know how it is. You move something and then you can't ever get it back. And that's what happened. Countless nights you're hanging with my crowd. Time comes, you let it slip. Above the roar I heard out loud. Certain words spoken from your lips. Just can't make a move when we're out alone. No need to wait for my approval, honey. Let's get down on your own. Ambush love, I know you're aiming to be my ambush, waiting for an opportunity. Come on now, give it to me. Ambush love, ambush love. Doorman rounded up the strays. Time comes, you can't get a drink. Friends got down at Mom's Cafe. From behind the menu, you shoot a wink. Just can't make a move when we're all alone. No need to wait for my approval, honey. Let's get down on our own. Ambush love, I know you're aiming to be my ambush, waiting for an opportunity. Come on now, give it to me. Ambush love, ambush love. Hot nights hanging at the pool. You've been coming around here for years. What you saying? You can be so cruel. Your whispers ricochet off my ear. Just can't make a move when we're all alone. No need to wait for my approval, honey. Let's get down on your own. Ambush love, I know you're aiming to be my ambush, waiting for an I don't know what's going on.
Woo! Thank you very much,
Thank
Barb.
you, Jennny.
Well, next we move to Harry.
He's coming. Here we are. Anyway, you're doing a great job, Jennny.
Thank you very much.
I think you're a born MC. Reverend Jimmy Weaver was a true believer, drank iced tea at the bar, gave praise to his Redeemer. He sat there with his guitar, which I longed for from afar. His eyes found mine like some kind of Christian radar. That guitar made me bolder. A big blonde with round shoulders. He said, "Look away, pray you'll grow older." Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, but Jimmy loved trouble even more. Now Jimmy was a wheeler, bailed out a sex dealer, took him to church to meet his blessed healer. He was a bondsman and a preacher. To his son, he was a teacher, and as far as the girl, he'd do anything to reach her. She had troubles she couldn't outrun, doings that needed undone. She needed him now. Jimmy came and brought his gun. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, but Jimmy loved trouble even more. Now Jimmy was disappointed when he learned he was the target. Squeeze the trigger, forgive and never forget. Squeezing that trigger's nothing you'll ever forget. It's too late for mourning. He gives his blessings to the warden. In his hands he holds the Bible, not the good book you and I know. Jimmy loved Jesus, but Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved Jesus, but Jimmy loved trouble even more. Buck Morgan wrote that song, but he was nice enough to let me arrange it and put it on the CD.
Woo!
Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now back to the host, Jennny.
Harry, don't you have a story that's one of your most famous songs?
Oh yeah, Michael Roth, really a good songwriter. he was just trying real hard to find something to say nice to me about my music. And he said, Harry said, I really like that one song that you wrote. That I said, I didn't write that one. That's the one I didn't write. Anyway, I still kid him about that. Funny thing about it was he was serious, you know.
Ah, all right. Well, next we move to Bill. Take it away.
Well, there's a story that Frank Sinatra tells about his favorite Lennon McCartney song is Something, but George wrote it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find Bill now. I lost him.
Yeah,
Oh, here
here
he
I
is.
am.
Okay. Here, there. You way down there at the bottom, Bill. I couldn't see you, Bill. Okay, there you go. Sorry. Which song was that, Bill?
Something.
Something?
Yeah. Something in the way she moves
Yeah.
attracts. Anyway, he gave credit to Lennon McCartney, but George actually wrote it. So I thought that might be a pertinent thing to say. I can't hear anything. I wonder why. I don't care. It's so undecided. I can't explain it. You call me to tell me you love me. You don't care one bit. I feel like a fool for loving you. I feel like a fool for loving you. I'm such a fool for loving you. But I've loved you so long. It's so undecided. I can't explain. One day you count on me, next day it's rain. I feel like a fool for loving you. I feel like a fool for loving you. I'm such a fool for loving you, but I've loved you so long. Fool for loving you. I've been such a fool for loving you. I've been such a fool for loving you, but I've loved you so long.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Alrighty, next we move to Dave.
That was in 5/4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone would notice that.
Nice work.
Very nice. Very sublime. Now take it away.
All right. I'm going to do something. Since I was thinking about the looper, I decided, well, I actually I've been practicing a little bit with it, so I have it plugged in. So I think I'm going to do, it's an old song that I love dearly, that I've been playing for many years. But I got it set up with the looper, so we'll see how I do it. If I twist my hip out of place and yell in pain, well, that's because I'm an old man, so don't worry about it. This is called Maybe Now It's Time to Sing the Blues. Winding down, you know it too. A dance is almost done. We've had our days and hours in the sun, but time just isn't good enough to act as an excuse. But it's not time quite yet to sing the blues. I see your eyes in joining them, the other men around. I think I know which one it is that you have found. You're with me out of habit still, but ties are getting loose, and it's not time quite yet to sing the blues. do it again. So. We've been lovers for too long to just be happy friends. Never traumatic, no matter why it ends. We argue much too often, and sometimes even fight. And it's not hard to see that something really isn't right. Well, how can we end this gracefully with a minimum of pain? I never did like walking in the rain. The time for us is running out. I know we'll hear our cues. Maybe now it's time to sing the blues.
Woo!
That was bluesy.
I think.
Ah,
Good. Yeah. I like that.
thank you, Ace. Well, now we're moving on to me. I've got the truck gate down. I left and disappeared. Got my legs kicked out and no phone in my ears. I'm getting some rays. Ain't no ocean near me, myself, and no cares. Sun-soaked bay on wheels. Truck gate popped down, shifting hips around. My curves warming up, got my songs for sound. Sparkling toes catching wind, nobody's coming around. This moment is mine. Soft winds and no crowds. Polka dot, flip flops, straw hat as my shades. A towel underneath, swimsuit, but no waves. Not hiding, don't seek, no beach, gold rays. Sun-kissed is bliss, time alone I crave. Leaning back on my bag and my drinks just right. The world is my oyster, this here truck is my vibe. Downtime for me with skies blue and bright. I'm a ray drenched pearl of gold sunshine. This moment is mine. Soft winds and no crowds. Okay, that part, I don't know how to end it, but I really need a musician to help me with the ending or to rework this. But that's my truck bed song, Truck Bed Sunnin'. And I wrote that to encourage people who don't have an ocean or a water body nearby that they can still feel like they're at the beach if they pop their truck gate down.
So what part is the chorus?
It's truck gate pop down, shifting hips around, my curves warming up. That whole part.
Yeah. And so what's the last line of the chorus?
This moment is mine, soft winds and no crowds.
And repeat that as a tag, and that could be your ending.
Okay. So do the chorus again and then repeat the last two lines. Okay.
Try that. That might work.
Thank you, Barb.
You bet. Beautiful Jenny Caroline.
Thank you. All right. Well, next we move to Mr. Paul Gubbins of Indiana.
When I first started playing out when I was young, I played out at coffee houses and stuff like that. And then had a friend, or there was a punk band came and played in town, and I kind of knew the guy that was in it, and he wanted me to play for them. But you know, I felt kind of weird just about playing my guitar, so I got an electric guitar and got a couple guys that I saw somewhere, and we were like a little hillbilly band when we'd play, and we were always playing in the punk scene. And so it was just, I don't know what my story, where I was going with it, but this is the song we did. It was the first time I ever played on stage, and I was super nervous, and it was a weird punk scene. I ain't got no money, I let it slip away. That's alright, honey, 'cause I got no debts to pay. I'm standing here outside your door, why won't you let me through? What's a poor boy got to do to spend his time with you? You know what your mother told you? That I was leaving town. Your sheriff on my trail and don't want me around. Well, I hate to say she lies, but it's just that it ain't true. What's a poor boy got to do to spend his time with you? Your mama married to the mayor, she dance in social clubs. Just sit here by the river, ain't that good enough? I am but a poor boy who's trying to break through. Figure out what he gotta do to impress a girl like you.
Woo!
Thank you.
All right, that was good.
Thank
Did you have
you.
spiky hair?
Well, we didn't really fit in, but we always got a good response from the crowd. I played one time, because we were always like a little hillbilly band, but I played one time to an audience of like big motorcycle guys, like in full Kiss makeup, because of the other band, but
Right.
but they always liked it.
Well,
So,
you just call it hillbilly funk.
yeah.
Awesome. Next we move to Miss Barbe McMillen. Take it away, Barbie.
All righty. Do my ghost song here. In the land of the blazing sun, a legend arose about a woman outlaw with spirits strong and bold. Full of mystery are her fierce and daring eyes. Belle Star is her name. black guitar with 45 at each side. The younger Rita Star some nights join her on a ride. From the Creek Nation to where they haunt North Texas skies. In the echoes of the past, where the prairie's winds a wail. Vale's apparition is a legendary tale, haunting hollow trails where once she rode so free. A spirit of the frontier for eternity. Yes, she's a ghost of Bellstar, the Owl Queen. A halo of light 'neath the pale moon's gleam. Oh, the ghost of Bellstar, she's riding again. A haunting trace on a whisper of wind. A haunting trace on a whisper of wind.
Woo!
Oh, clap, 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 clap.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Barbie. Next, we move to Mr. Harry Hewlett.
Okay. Well,
Where did Bill go?
where did Bill go? Did he drop off the? Did he drop off the
He
screen?
dropped off the screen and Ace dropped off, but he's back. Wait a minute, somebody else just dropped off. I don't know.
And Bill's not there.
No, Bill's not there. Jenny's
Well-
gone. She'll be back in a minute. I don't know.
We're here.
It's the Zoom thing. It's the Zoom thing. It's
It's a
kicking
Zoom
kipping
thing, yeah.
people off, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you know that song reminded me of this one I wrote called "I Ain't Kin to Jesse Anymore." You know they weren't real sure where he's buried or if he'd been shot and all that kind of stuff. So there's a Jesse James everywhere. And finally, they found him and he was buried where he's supposed to be buried up here on the north side of Kansas City, a little place called Corny, Missouri. It goes like this.
Oh, how did they find him?
Well, what it was, they knew where he was supposed to be buried, but there was a lot of doubt if the real Jesse was buried there. They thought it might be someone else, so they
Like Brushy Bill and
they got what they did. There was one buried in Kansas and one buried in Texas, and there's a lot of them. There's one buried in Tennessee, and just different people claiming to be Jesse James, you know. And finally, the family kind of got tired of it, and somehow they got these forensic labs and university labs and stuff like that, about 6 different places, and they dug up Jesse's grave and found a tooth. It's pretty well just everything was disintegrated, you know, just laying there in the dirt there in that grave. And but they cracked the tooth open and got what they call mitochondria DNA, and did a study. And what you have to do, you have to have a unbroken line of female descendants, which he had, all the way down to somebody in Oklahoma. Actually, it was a male that was a descendant of that female. The male couldn't pass it on, but he was still alive, so they got some of his DNA, and I think his brother's DNA, and they checked it and tested it and everything, and they proved 99% positive that the real Jesse James is buried in Corn, Missouri, where he's supposed to be buried, and he was buried upside down, and that was even further proof that the real Jesse was there, because when they hauled him on the wagon from St. Joe where he was killed, in his casket he fell off the wagon. And they put him back on the wagon and reburied him down in Cornwall, which about 60 miles away. Anyway, goes like this, called "I Ain't Kin to Jesse Anymore." Jesse James changed his name. He was buried in Texas. And we're distant cousins, I once heard my grandpa say. With boyish pride, I told my friends how Jesse's blood runs through my veins. Now those show me folks say, Harry, there ain't no way. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Those white coats with their microscopes have dug him up for sure. There can't be no denying his DNA ain't lying. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Now, some things are best left undiscovered, like buried treasure and like proof there ain't no God. Like Pluto ain't no planet, and like why Michael looks like Janet, and why that cute girl won't answer when I knock. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. We've lost another hero. He's walking out the door. There can't be no denying his DNA ain't lying. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. From now on, if there's one chance in a million, I could be right, even if I'm wrong. Let me believe what it is I believe in. Let wiser men live well enough alone. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. My whole world is changing like it never has before. So Lord, don't let nobody dig up any more of my grandpa's distant cousins like Buffalo Bill Cody. Or did he say Truman Capote?
What?
'Cause I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Jesse James, rest in peace. God bless you.
Woo!
That's that song. And here comes Jenny.
Thank you, Mr. Harry Hewlett.
You're welcome,
Hewlett.
Jenny.
Thank you for this backstory on that song. Next, we're moving to Dave. Take it away, Dave. Beautiful. It's very relaxing to hear that guitar music, and when Bill does it as well.
Thank you.
So next we move to Ace Pounder.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do one. I played this for you guys before. This is my personal cheer song that I like to sing to myself when I get stuck, which I sometimes do. We all do. So I wrote this song. Well, I woke up in the morning with a feeling of dark warning, an existential cloud around my head. But before I felt a sadness, I remembered what my dad said. If you don't know, go straight ahead. Go nowhere but straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line and fix your cap, and get out the lead. If you think you're going nowhere, get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. Well, there's so much temptation to stew in situations that you know you should leave ASAP. But don't look down at your shoes when you've got the blues. Use them to stride and be free. Go nowhere but straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line, fix your cap, and get out the lead. When you think you're going nowhere, get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. Sorry. Go nowhere but straight ahead, he said, my friend. Rock royal line and fix your cap. Get out the lead. So if you think you're going nowhere, get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. So let's stand up together and laugh back at the weather, whether metaphoric or real. And before we give in to cynicism, have faith in ancient wisdom. Go ahead, live, and be free. Go nowhere but straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line, fix your cap, and get out the lead when you think you're going nowhere. Get up on your feet, go nowhere but straight ahead. A little advice to myself.
Beautiful. Thank you. We can all use that advice. All right. Well, it's time for me. Up and down ocean and down on my knees, crying in my car alone, tears on my sleeve. Do you remember how you found me, how you helped me trust again? Will you ever know how you healed me, laughing like never when so long ago he couldn't bring you back to me? I knew it was over, pouring out my agony. Do you remember how you found me, how you helped me trust again? Will you ever know how you healed me, laughing like never when? Then when you came back, needed time to believe. So unsure of unknowns, I wanted time for ease. Do you remember how you found me, how you helped me trust again? Will you ever know how you healed me, laughing like never when? If you were with me now, we'd be rays of sunbeams. Things for us time tested, at least you're in my dreams. Do you remember how you found me and how you helped me trust again? Will you ever know how you healed me, laughing like never when? Will you remember how you healed me, laughing like never when? Thank you. Next, it's time for Mr. Paul Gubbins. Take it away, Paul.
MTV fried my mind. I used to watch it all the time. Now I just sit here and watch the carpet grow. Waiting for my favorite Chips episode. Pepsi products fried my mind. I did the do 13 times now. I just sip on water, juice, and herbal tea. Shake at night and convenience stores still rattle me. Pretty soon I'll have to go like Poncherello, head down that road. It's his job to stop highway crime. I used to watch him all the time. But now I live the rock and roll dream. I do commercials for Gap Blue jeans, and I lip sync my songs on the MTV. And Pepsi Cola, yes Pepsi, they sponsor me.
Woo!
Thank you.
You know, you
Now I
want to
feel
make
bad.
some money with that. You can. PepsiCo is located in Plano, so you can go up there and check them out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'd be interested in that. It's not flattering.
Now I feel bad for drinking my Coke. My Coke. Well, next up we have Miss Barbara McMillen.
All righty. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Jennny. We'll do a song about our troubles in the Middle East. Moon's coral light steals across the land. Visions appear to people of the sand. Long-standing cesspools of Mideast have applied to become of the East. Blood moon, can you hear the wailing? Blood moon, can you hear the crying? Can you see the warriors dying? Proud eagle now plans with guile to free prisoners from unsaying ties. Black view from below the sand is kneeling nation Oh, that song is too sad.
Wow, we haven't heard that. I haven't heard that one before.
It's a tough one.
Oh. All right. Well, Mr. Harry Hewlett, are you going to bring us into something
I got
tough
something.
or
I got something really interesting to tell you about songwriting. This I was just thinking about. This is a cool example of what happens when you co-write. You know, two minds are better than one sometime. And my buddy, some of you remember him. I've had him on the show every now and then. A long time ago, anyway. His name's Chuck Ehrman. We were buddies up there in New York City, and he moved to Nashville, and I moved to Kansas City. But we stayed in touch. I'd go down there and sleep on his sofa and stuff, and we'd write songs, and I'd play like I was a songwriter down there in Nashville. And one day we was out on Percy Priest Dam in a lake, and he had this idea for a song. He never could do anything with it. It's called Warts and All. He wanted to write this song, Warts and All. And we were sitting there trying to think what to do. And I had been studying computers and stuff and been to, some lady had been talking to us, some seminar, someplace where I was at. And she used this term WYSIWYG. I don't know if y'all ever heard that, WYSIWYG. What you see, it's what do you call it, acronym for what you see. What you see is
what you get.
And I was trying to think of something to do with that. What you see is what you get. And I said, hey, Chuck, why do we use this? What you see is what you get. And I told him about the WYSIWYG. He said, yeah. I said, let's do that. So we wrote this song. It's called Warts and All. But it wouldn't have been written if he hadn't had that idea and I hadn't had this idea, I don't think. It would have been a lot different anyway. First time we got together, you said I was uncouth. You hated my red pickup, my high heel lizard boots. Said if we were gonna make it, a few things had to change. Before I knew what hit me, my whole life was rearranged. You made me buy a suit and tie, lease a foreign car. Then you jilted me for some dude at your private health club bar. His love leaves you unsatisfied. You need my kind of man. Now you say you want me back. Well, darling, here I am, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. The day that you ran out, my fragile ego felt the shock. So I took my trusty pickup off those backyard cement blocks. I smiled as my butt hit the seat, my old self again. A simple redneck horny toad, that's all I've ever been, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll want me, warts and all. I love you for the way you do. I love you for the way you do. I'm forgetting now. I love you cause the way you do. Warts and all. So I love you for the. Love you for. I'm back. I'll get mad when I can't remember that there. I hadn't done this a long time. Anyway, love you for the. Warts and all. Oh well. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all.
Woohoo!
we thought that we were trying to. We was gonna. I think they even heard it. Did we tried to pitch it to the Confederate Railroad? Remember the Confederate Railroad?
Yeah, I remember that great.
They had all these crazy songs. They see what was the one that I like my women a little on the trashy side. That song. Remember that? Anyway, that's that. Next.
Nice. Thank
That
you.
other song you wrote with Chuck too.
Yeah, he was a good songwriter. We kind of clicked, I think.
I never realized when you were singing that the last time that you were doing WYSIWYG, the acronym.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
Dave
Dave?
is okay. Bill's not here. Okay.
yeah, so we moved to Dave.
Yeah.
Bill's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
had
he
to
had
step
to
out.
go do a honeydew.
He had something to take care of.
He had
So we
something
can
to take
move to
care of, yeah.
Dave. And we have about 10 minutes left. Beautiful. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Pounder.
All right. This is one I wrote long ago. This is basically about the neighborhood I grew up in. And I wrote this, this was before COVID, and COVID has somewhat even made this more pronounced. But anyway, being an old man, I complain about people not as friendly as they used to be, at least in the neighborhood where I was raised. So I wrote this song. Maybe it was just our neighborhood, or the friendliness of Western PA. People just seemed more neighborly back in the day. They would say howdy do, how about you? It's a long time no see. We would share a few words over fences and curbs of the places we'd see. We didn't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we'd all live together. We were neighborly. I'll hold your place in line. That would be fine. Thanks for being so good. We'd wave as we passed. Nobody drove fast around the neighborhood. We didn't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we all lived together and we were neighborly. But now we're all afraid. We hide behind our gates. We don't have much to say, and we'd probably rather text it anyway. Think how nice it would be. Doo-ba-da-ba-doo-da-boo-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Dee-da-boom-da-da-da. Da-ba-doo-ba-ba-da. Doo-ba-doo-ba-da-da. We don't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just understand that we all live together and be neighborly. How about you and me? I always thought that would have been good on Mr. Rogers, but he passed before I could get the song to him. So,
Will you text me that song next time?
pardon?
Just text me that song next
Oh,
time,
yeah.
please.
Sure, will do.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you don't want to hear it in person, so yeah.
That's right. Just text it to me.
Text it, yes.
Where are the neighborly people? Well, we have 1 minute left and we have no one to sing the 1 minute left song. So I'm going to, unless someone else can whip something up for a minute, I'm going to adjourn this songwriting in the round.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Put us up in the gallery so we can all wave.
That's right.
Okay, here comes the gallery. Hang on. Here it comes. Here comes the gallery. There it is. There's a gallery.
Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Bye.
Hey, man, our pleasure to play for you.
Bye.
Catch us again next week
Bye.
at 7 o'clock Central.